Gentlemen, a warm chamber welcome for Tim Hudak.
Ontario Progressive Conservative leader Tim Hudak appeared before the London Chamber of Commerce and accused the Liberal government of creating corporate welfare.
Handing out taxpayer dollars to these big corporations simply does not work.
Hudak said the closing of the Kellogg's plant in London earlier this year was an example of how subsidizing industry does not work.
The McGuinty-Wynne government gave millions of dollars to Kellogg's for a plant in Belleville that employs about 100 workers. The same Kellogg then turned around and closed down a 100-year-old plant in London, laying off 6 times as many workers. The McGuinty-Wynne government offered Chrysler a $500 million ransom for its auto plant in Windsor. And then the Premier was distraught when Chrysler's extortion demand became controversial. And then Chrysler said it was going to invest in the plant anyway.
Lovely to see you, Diane. How are you? Good to see you. You look great.
The Conservative leader also accused Kathleen Wynne's government of practicing crony capitalism.
Basically, the way in to get a check is to hire the right Liberal lobbyist. That's crony capitalism. And this $2.5 billion corporate welfare fund is an irresistible invitation to corruption.
While Hudak fielded questions on everything from public transit to funding for French education, he said he was the only candidate who was not promising all things to all people.
Right now, we've basically bankrupted the province of Ontario. And quite frankly, I'm the only candidate who's being direct with taxpayers. The money's run out. And that's going to force us to think. And where do I set my priorities? Job creation. It's a matter of first things first.
Hudak renewed his pledge to give Ontario the lowest corporate tax rates in North America if he's elected on June 12th. For the London Free Press, I'm Jonathan Sher.